Всем привет, меня зовут Оля, Северная Каролина на связи. Welcome to my channel. Hi there, my name is Olga and welcome to my channel. I am an immigrant here in the USA and we started our way of looking for a house. We are renting an apartment nowadays and my lease is almost over. It's going to be over in January, so we are looking for something new for the next year, and I hope maybe we will find a house for rent or maybe an apartment. We'll see, because we already spent 2 years in an apartment, so now we want to try to live in a house. We already lived in a house before out of the USA, in Russia, but here in the US we want to try to see how is it different to live in a house. And actually the process of finding a house is really different from what I had before in my experience. So sign up to my channel and push the like button and follow, and we're gonna see what's the difference and how do we really rent a house in the USA. If you have any comments on it, you can go to the comment section and tell me your recommendation on that and what you think, and so on, so on. I will really appreciate your attention. Thank you so much. So let's go inside. Alrighty, so whether I wanna rent or buy a house, I normally go to the website which is called Zillow. It's not a promotion, they haven't paid me, but it's the most popular. I will show you another one which I also like using. So we just go to the rental sections because we want to rent a house, not to buy it now, maybe later a little bit. Right now you can see the area where I normally live, so that's already my previous search, so we already saved it before. But right now I want to really move to the house which, we want to limit the search with searching only for houses, because that offers only apartment complexes, and apartment complexes are better to be searched in a different way. I already made the other video about how to find the accommodation in the apartment complex. It's actually easier with the Google, where you just find all of them in the Google Maps and then go directly there, because on Zillow you don't really see all the apartments. Okay, but now we are looking for a house. I'm trying to get the house which I really visited today, but it's not how I found it before. So okay, the normal description of a house just shows you the price, the amount of rooms, and the just general things which you can see there. I'm trying to find, because normally houses are being rented by not exactly the owners, but some representatives, like not agency, but I really don't know. But I'm trying to find them, because sometimes I find the names of these agencies or companies in the description, or you can find them somewhere there, like management company, in the description to this house. But I wasn't really sure how to contact them here. I actually tried to push the button contact or schedule the tour, but it really didn't work. I don't know, maybe I tried it like a year ago, I have no idea. So this year I decided to move and start the process a little bit different, so I decided to go to another website. So how did I do that? And the second website which I used to use before, I used it last year for looking for for houses for buying, but now we're gonna find something for renting the same way. So okay, we're gonna go to our previous search. I don't know why that house was in my history. It's just stuck there. Maybe some okay, so first of all we want to try to put the address. I will cheat a little bit and I'm gonna go directly to that exact house, because sometimes, see, that's all the same. Here they are showing us some apartment complexes. We don't want to go to apartments now. Alright, so where are we going? We want to find a house, so we're gonna go to the house rental section. I'm cheating here a little bit, so I just typed in Bessemer city, because I already know where the house is. Try to find, okay, there we go, that's that very house which I've already visited. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find the company, or how I did it before, because I already have several websites with companies or agencies, I really don't know, management companies who work with those houses, so we can actually see that in the description that it's been under some company, but where to find the contacts of the phone? There are some, like the phone numbers. Normally we can find that see, look at the photo. So they normally put the information about their company on the photo. Sometimes it's among photographs. If you scroll them, they sometimes just insert one of the photos, and which is the picture of their business card. So yeah, so that's how I found the name. It's not commercial again, because I already saved several such websites with different houses. It was just one example which I decided to look at. They normally organize self-tours, and right now I can see the description, photos. So okay, let's go to this website. I typed it in. So that's one company, and they offer several houses, so we can guess that that's quite a real house. How do we also see the how to detect fraud, right? That's an interesting question. I sometimes use her service like Whois, where I type in and I check if the site is real, if it was created like a week ago or it's been working for a while. So if I see that the company has been working, the website isn't new. If the website is brand new, like 1-2 months ago, created by somebody, it's already something suspicious. So I normally, before trusting some company or organization, I check their websites. That's what you do. So that's similar with the same type. I just go and find several houses which I like. In the description I can find the whatever. And then what did I do? Push the button to start self-tour. Yeah, just push the button. They normally just recommend you to schedule the tour and get verified. That's normal. That's a normal process. You take a photo of your ID and upload it. No, I didn't upload it. Really, just scan the photo with the application. They do it for the what? I don't know. Because for safety reasons. So first of all, they have your ID over there, and then when I arrived to the place, they also verified my personality, because I used the same scanning options over there, because they wanted to verify that it's exactly me coming to the site and not somebody else. And also when I walked around and visited houses for buying with the agent, it's a safety for the agent that they meet exactly me, so they already have my profile on their website. The same way I can see the agent and their name, their phone number before I go to the place. So that's kind of safe, so I don't feel in danger. Alright, that's again scam recognition questions, that you haven't met this house somewhere else, that you really found it in this website, not on Facebook, not on Craigslist. Nobody claimed they are owners of that house. Like last year when we were trying to find a house, actually we encountered the situation that the guy told us, oh, that's my house, I am a truck driver and I am quite never at home, and I decided that I can just give it away to people. First it's safety, blah 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 blah. So a lot of SMS from him proving that he is really interested in giving it away. That's why it's cheap and so on. So they have the same legend for their story, true looking story, so that people could trust them and then rent. Not exactly rent, but yeah, kind of starting the renting process. And we actually communicated with the guy for a while, but then figured out that it was scam. All right, we are going to Bessemer city. It's a little tiny town near Gastonia. Never been there actually. I only been there a couple times just to go to post office. Otherwise, don't know anything about the place. I know that it looks small, that it's cozy. It's not expensive. in comparison to Gastonia, the housing there is way cheaper. But as I see, I didn't really see any fancy looking houses, but I didn't really drive around a lot. I just went directly to that house. Maybe there are better areas, and I really don't know anything about the areas, because I know in Gastonia, I know some places where you can see real expensive houses, and in some other areas there are some places where you don't really want to go on your own without pepper spray. I don't know anything about Bessemer city, so that's really just visiting this house was not on my purpose to rent it, because before renting I really need to figure out something more information about the place. First, if it's a walk-in area, not walk-in, and then maybe I want to know more about the school, because if I live there, my children will go to school there. And I actually even didn't check the school area, but in Bessemer city they say that there is a good school. To be honest, I don't think that there are bad schools around, because the bad school means that the children don't study. But depending on your parental skills, children will study only if you motivate them as a parent. If you're not being very motivative, so they will not learn anything at school, because they will just hang out. If you don't organize their schedule, if they don't go to sleep at exact time, if they are not freshly thinking in the morning, they're just sleepy, as some kids behave, being sleepy at school. So that's not already a school problem, that's a parental problem. Alrighty then. That's quite nice looking area, nothing much to see. Typical American view. Okay, let's go back to the house. So that's how I was driving there, and now we parked, right? Did I park anywhere? Yeah. So I parked near the house, and that's, as it's a rental house, it's locked. It has a special lock, and I'm using the application, and on this application I can see the scanning code. So I just scanned or typed in the code from this locker, and then I got the message back to, so there is a usual instruction on this application. So I downloaded it, and then I could see all these instructions step by step. You type in this thing, you type in that thing, and then you just can open the lock and come in. Nothing really complicated. That's how they organize self-tours, and that's quite typical. I paid something to the website for ability to have access to this application. That's
Так, подожди. Ключик.
Self-verification is when I show the place to the people.
Yay! Start tour.
Identify me
Yes,
as
I
the
agree.
visitor.
Yes.
I finally got my key.
Все.
Came inside.
Так, ключики вытащу.
So that's a 3-bedroom house.
Положу себе в кармашек, пока мы тут.
The way how I'm looking at the houses for renting and if I were buying them are different, because if I were buying them, if you remember my videos from last year, I would look at different places, because last year we started our observation from the outside. Not only the area, yes, the area is very important where you live and neighbors and so on, but first we were looking at the house from the outside. What is inside is not really that much important when you are buying the house, because you can change your inside easily. I mean, that's your house, you do what you want inside there. For the outside is more important, because you cannot really change what you can change, like basement of the house, which is expensive, and the roof, because it's expensive. So right now I'm just looking for a house for rent, so I don't really pay much attention to those things, because they are not very much important. I can look at the planning. The planning is quite okay. So that's a master bedroom, as I understand, because I got into the walk-in closet. Walk-in closet is huge in this place. I mean, in comparison to the walk-in closet which I have, it's like a little box now, but that's something, yeah, something deserving your attention. And then I'm going to the bathroom. Bathroom is okay. That's more important. That's something that I look at more precisely, because there are more details which I want to be paying attention to. Yeah, there is some rust, so I understand that there is more humidity than I want, but at the same time the equipment in the bathtub is new. I am normally checking the bathtub because right now I'm living in an apartment and it's problematic because they painted their bathtub. I don't know who what was happening in their brains, who decided that it's possible to paint bathtub. Don't do that ever, because it's peeling off. As soon as we started living there, after like 2 weeks of living, it started peeling off. They peeled it completely off because I claimed that it's bad, and they painted it all over again, and it's peeling off again. So I'm not doing it again. My bathtub is in a terrible condition, so that's why I'm paying attention a lot to the bathtubs when I look at them. Otherwise, I like it. It's quite spacious. I like the window thing. There is enough space for everything. I mean, whatever you need. What do you need from the bathroom? That's okay. It's good. There is mirror. There is. I mean, I wish there would be shelves because it's storage place. It's more comfortable when you have shelves and at least some hooks. This bathroom doesn't have any hooks. Oh, I forgot if it has at least the curtains. Okay, now we are going to the kitchen. Kitchen is missing one very important item. It has the sink, it probably has water, I haven't checked it, but it doesn't have a fridge. I mean, it's not a big deal. I do have a fridge on my own, so I can just put my fridge. But in comparison to my kitchen now, it has the washer. Yeah, washer machine. I've never had a washer in my life. I have been hand washing dishes for all my life, and actually will be in trouble probably when I start using washer. I don't know, because you need to buy special chemicals for it, and then I mean you need way more dishes, as I understand, because you need to load the dishwasher and then load it for several days. I don't know how much dishes you need to have to use the dishwasher. I like these cabinets. There are many of them. They're wooden, they're good quality. That's what I was checking. Oh, there is a microwave. Surprise. Never had a microwave in my life. Actually, when I come to work and there is a microwave, I usually have troubles understanding how it works. I mean, there is a usual like fast warm-up regime, and I usually just use that standard setting because I have no idea how to use it in, like more precisely to cook something special, because I never had a microwave. All right, there is always an area for your laundry. It's empty in this house, but okay, they have spots for connectors, so I can connect my washer and dryer if I have one, but I don't have any. So for I mean, it's okay. For this year I've been living without a washing machine and laundry machine, so I've been doing laundry with my hands, or sometimes I use the public laundry, because in our apartment complex we have like apartment complex laundry, not just city laundry, but yeah, quite okay. Still looks to me strange. All right, so the outside area is quite big. My question is, who is doing the grass cutting? Who will cut the grass? I really don't know whose responsibility it is, if it's the lenders or if it's the rentals. So never asked. Maybe that will be my next question to the people when I start trading. And as you notice, there is a connector for the fridge, but there is no fridge at all. All right, so we're gonna look at 2 other bedrooms because we have 3 of them. It's not big, but it looks big enough. I mean, there is enough space for the bed, table, I mean, whatever you can put. Enough? Right, yeah, enough. I guess it's quite okay. There is even the wardrobe, walk-in closet. You can hide something, a skeleton into your wardrobe. and the fan. Yeah, that's funny. I like how they swirl around, moving. So, and the last bedroom. No, it's not a bedroom, it's a walk-in closet in this room. That's okay. I mean, there are shelves. There is only one shelf actually, but I guess I can buy extras and then just install them. The second bathroom is the same. It looks, I mean, it's typical. They just painted it for people. We will never know if it was a good quality paint or not, because as soon as you start living there, it might start peeling off, because they usually just use the cheapest materials and then they put the price which is not affordable for people. I mean, that's 1,200 something, right, for the apartment. But to apply for the apartment or a house, your income is supposed to be 3 times bigger than the price of a housing. So if it's 1,200, so my income is supposed to be 3,600 as minimal. Not only mine, I mean the household income. So we can, if there are 2 adults working, it's affordable. If you are on your own, you gotta look for something cheaper, because it's not gonna be affordable. I have no idea how they live here. If you don't have a support, if you are on your own, you are supposed to have roommates, because otherwise it's too expensive. But it's logical. When I didn't work, I lived with my parents. So when I studied at university, I lived with my parents. All my parents provided me with the housing. They rented an apartment or they paid for the dormitory. And yeah, while we were studying at university, our parents supported us. The next step, what we are looking at, we are looking around, we are looking at the AC system. It's not new, which is not really good, because in my apartment last summer it broke down right exactly in the middle of the summer, in the hottest days. So for the 2 weeks of the hottest time of the summer, we were without the cooling in the house. It was plus 40 outside. I mean plus 40 Celsius, which is about 80 something Fahrenheit, and it was wonderful. And we stayed there without AC because our apartment wasn't really fast about replacing it. It took them about a week, because it took me a week to negotiate with them, because they just sent the guy and the guy said, no, it's working, you just need to switch it on and use it permanently without switching off. It started working while he was in the apartment, and then it just stopped working. I mean, it's been blowing, but it's been blowing without cooling the air. And then I needed to again file the claim again and invite the guy again, and then prove the guy that it's not working at all. So it's blowing but not cooling the air. And then he only confirmed that it's broken. So when you're renting, you need a lot of things to buy. You need to buy a house. Oh, sorry, you need to buy all of the things which you want to put around. Table, chairs, beds, everything. What comes to your mind next? The next question will be where you can buy them, and yeah, that's already the next trouble for the newcomers and the new people. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video and our tour around this nice 3-room apartment, 3-room house. And I don't know, what's your thoughts about it? Do you think that it's a good house for renting, or do you think it's not really a place where you would go and live yourself? We're still considering. And so welcome to my channel again, and keep going. Thank you. Bye-bye. Пока-пока.